Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good. All right. So what's up, man? We got some football, man. If you're watching, I know you probably nobody's not watching, but North Dakota State is losing in the FCS playoffs. And North Dakota State is like, they're like the Chiefs. But they're losing to Illinois State. Illinois State's the one that beat Southeastern last week. So, man. And that is wow, man. If the Bison lose if they're out in the second round, that's gonna be wild. Yeah, the Bison are like the Chiefs. So they're that good. All right, make sure I got all this stuff up here. All right. Hey, another chilly day, man. Just been raining and yucky, man. But I do see some blue skies. Hopefully, you know who wants to come outside. Come on. Come on. Where you go? Hey, get out of my spot. You calling the game? Come on. Come on, buddy. That little prop it. Kids do with prop. You gonna do that, Carolina? Hey, get her on. I'm gonna get that buzzer. And buzz your ass. You don't leave her alone. Thanks. One good thing about this weather, you ain't worried about no mosquitoes. There ain't no mosquitoes you gotta worry about. Yeah. Rue tried to get on the silver. I haven't been in the silver slipper in a while. I ain't been to the slipper in a while. What's up, crazy weather, dude? As North Dakota State is about to lose, maybe, in the second round of the FCS playoffs. It's losing to Illinois State. North Dakota State is 12-0, and they're the one seed in the playoffs in the FCS. Man, that's on ESPN Plus. So, yeah, man, the Bison. Yeah, man, I like the FCS playoffs. Be kind of cool if the group of six had their own playoff like this going on. Teams like Tulane, James Madison, North Texas would all have a chance. Man, but getting into this game, man, I mean, can Georgia beat Alabama in Atlanta? I don't know, man. They haven't. So it's like I'm gonna keep picking Alabama to beat LSU until LSU beats Alabama. I don't care if Alabama's like 0-8 and LSU's 8-0. I'm not picking LSU to beat Alabama until they beat Alabama. And the same way with Georgia. I don't know if Georgia can beat Alabama until they do. But we'll find out today. We'll find out today. So, but I don't know, man. I don't know, crazy weather, dude. I mean, it just seems like well, Alabama does have their number in this dome. They do have their number. When you go back to the national championship game and then the SEC title games. They just, Georgia just cannot beat Alabama in Atlanta. But we'll find out, man, shortly if it's So Georgia's wearing white. I thought they were wearing white helmets, but no, it's just the way the lighting on their helmets. I thought, is Georgia wearing white helmets? So when they wear white helmets. No, it's not white. Just the way the lighting is. But Georgia's wearing white. What does one of the MAC game get? Probably some crappy ass bowl game that nobody cares about. Probably some crappy ass bowl game that nobody cares about. That's why I said these group of 6 teams need their own playoffs. Then the winner of the MAC would get to the playoffs and have a chance at a national championship. I don't understand why they don't do it. I don't understand. Kirby dominates Bama today. I don't know about 31-10. Like I said, I thought Georgia was going to beat Alabama this year. They had them at home. I thought Georgia was going to beat Bama this year, and it didn't happen. So they might win. But I don't know about 31-10. But we'll see though. Yeah, BYU's not going to the playoffs. So they'll get some bowl game that nobody cares about. I still don't understand why these games can't start on time. When they say 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I don't understand why they can't start on time. Now the Big 12 title game started on time. But this game, I don't know why these games don't start on time. It doesn't make any sense to me. You're not coming, Marie. You're not coming in here. Oh, was Georgia getting the ball first? I think Georgia's getting the ball first. I think the Dawgs are getting the ball first. Oh yeah, they gotta get their shitty advertisements in that they. But I just don't understand why they just can't start the games on time, ever. The NFL does. The NFL says 1 o'clock. Depending on what time zone you're in, the game start then. It's only college football that does this crap. Only college football does this crap. Man. Be nice if the sun came out. Nice if the sun would come out crazy weather, dude. All right, so DeBoer is wearing his black hoodie again. I guess he's gonna wear it. I guess he's gonna wear it until they lose. although he probably did. They probably did lose it. Wear it when he lost to Oklahoma. All right. So Jam Miller not playing for Bama is kind of big news. All right, kickoff time. So Georgia, let's see if I can get the. All right, so Georgia's gonna get the ball first. Illinois State beats North Dakota State. That is crazy. As the Bison are out. Man, the Bison are out. That is wild. And the Bison, they're like the Chiefs. They're always in the title. They're always in the championship game. Man, the Bison, they lost in the second round at home. Yeah, Illinois State, that's a team that beat Southeastern pretty soundly. All right, 1st and 10 here coming here for Georgia as we're getting underway here in downtown Atlanta. What's the weather in Atlanta today? Is it cloudy like it is freaking here? Cold. 1st and 10 for the Dogs. Stockton out to the left. Catch made up to the 30, up to the 35. It's a first down to the 40. Where they can mark it 42-yard line. First down, Georgia. So. Yeah, I'm on the antenna. That's like being on the antenna. You can always pause me. You can always pause me till you catch up. All right, 1st and 10 at the 42. That's what I have to do sometimes. Stockton with the carry, and he'll get to about the 45. Sometimes when some people are ahead of me, I just pause them until I catch up, and then you're good. So what other games? What other FCS games are on? We got Yale. I think I'm watching that game on the TV. 2nd and 7 here for Georgia. Ball at the 45-yard line. So shotgun, Stockton. Now they swing it to the right side. And this time there's a flag down, but there was no gain. Oh, it's going to be a holding call against Georgia. And these plays look eerie similar. Swing pass to the right, swing pass to the left. Yeah, these plays look very similar. I like how ESPN Plus has the FCS playoffs on and then the Division II. So it's 2nd down and 17 now for Georgia. After the holding call. Montana's look at the mountains behind the stadium in Montana. That's better than the Rose Bowl. There's a handoff. That's gonna go nowhere. They're gonna lose about 3 yards. Montana's pretty. Up there last year. So 3rd and long here for the Dogs. Is that the sun coming through? I think the sun's coming out. I think the sun's coming out. Oh, he's 3rd down and 20 now. Third and 20. Stockton. Gonna run and gets up to about the 38-yard line. That's gonna be it. So it's going to be a 4th down upcoming. 4th down. So 4th and 14. Punt time for Georgia. Punts away. And fair catch around the 17-yard line. That's where Bama will have it coming up. What are you doing, Rue? You want to go inside? You come up here? All right. You come up here? All right. What's up? I don't know what you've been eating. I don't know what you've been looking out there. Gonna come give me licks. I don't know what you've been looking out there, boy. Hey. You wanna go inside? It's cold, man. Yeah, maybe I'll let you get there again one day, huh? Yeah, maybe I'll let you get there one day. You're right, maybe. Yeah, no Georgia and Alabama. No, seem like they're always playing for it. I know last year it was Texas, but come on, let's go inside. Come here. Come on. Yeah, maybe one day, huh? Yeah, the holding call put Georgia behind the eight ball a little bit, but was a good stop. Yeah. So. Ooh, wait. What's this? Harding and UT. This must be a Division Two game I'm watching. Yeah, it is Division Two. Never heard of these teams. So, all right, we'll see what Bama does on offense. So, not having Jam Miller is going to hurt their offense a little bit. Not having no Jam Miller, it's going to hurt. I mean, Bama already has problems running the football. We'll see. We'll see what Bama does on offense. I think Tyler Simpson's going to have to win this game. With his arm. Go lay down, Rue. Man, who's Tulane going to hire, man? All these coaches getting hired. Tulane was supposed to hire Blake Baker, but that kind of all of a sudden it didn't happen last night like it was supposed to. Like the media down here was saying that Blake Baker was going to accept the job like $4 million a year, and then all of a sudden, late in the game yesterday, it comes out that Baker's staying. So I don't know what happened there. I thought they had a salary already lined out, but must have been something with NIL. Maybe he wanted more NIL money. They couldn't. There's a handoff up to the 24-yard line. Maybe Baker wanted more NIL money, pledged, and Tulane couldn't, do that. I don't know. I'm just assuming. All right, second down for Bama. I don't care about Tulane. We don't play each other. We don't fight for the same recruits. I mean, we're in different conferences. I don't like them in baseball. What's up? We finally got our number one target, Brian. We were talking about how we got to get a good X's and O's coach. Here's another handoff, and plows up to about the 27-yard line. But yeah, I mean, finally LSU gets a X and O's coach that knows what he's doing on one side of the football. So, yeah, it's nice having a coach like that. Last one we had was Saban that knew his X's and O's. I mean, Les was all right, but Les wasn't like 3rd and 3. They're gonna and their handoff again, and it's gonna go. Man, what's with this play calling? That's 4th down. It looked like something Joe Sloan would call. Looked like something Joe Sloan would call there. You pay attention to 1AA, Brian? North Dakota State lost today to the team that beat Southeastern last week. The Bison are out. Punts away. That's like that's actually big news. Fair catch to 30 because North Dakota State's always. I mean, they're always in the title game. But they got bounced in the 2nd round. So So. Yeah, the Bison lost. They lost to Illinois State, the team that beat Southeastern last week. Like it was 29-28 they lost. Man, now that the sun is trying to peek out, now the crows are crowing. It needs to freaking this rain needs to get out of here, man. Ever since Thursday, it's been like god awful, ugly ass weather. So, I like the Bison. I like the way they play football. But yeah, they lost to Illinois State. Yeah, because Illinois State beat the shit out of Southeastern last week. So, I was like, man, I thought that was a death sentence for Illinois State. So, man, they're going to go play North Dakota. They're going to go play the North Dakota State. So they're not going to win that game. But it probably won't get much, publicity like it should because it's not Division I. But in that level of football, that's a big upset. That's a big upset. So, man, I think they've played for the title it seems like the last 10 years. They've at least won the title or played for the title. Yeah, so. I have to go back and look, but it seems like the past 10 years they've been either played for the title or won the title. So. 16 years. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see if I'm going to try to put this football up here. If this fucking works or not. All right, it worked. There's a white thing above their names that shows who has the football. I don't know if y'all can see there or not. See, there's a white thing above the name of Georgia. It shows who has the football, but sometimes it's hard to see. I'll just put the football up there. All right, 1st and 10, Georgia. Just hard to see sometimes. Depends upon what the color is. It's hard to see that little white thing. All right, ball at the 30-yard line for Georgia. Stockton. Looking to throw. And another swing pass to the right. And man, what? It's Joe Sloan calling plays. It's like the fourth play they've run where it's a swing pass. I didn't know Georgia hired Joe Sloan. I thought Kentucky did. 2nd and 14. Slow the ball down the field, man. I hate these play calls. Stockton. Back looking down. Now they're going to throw. Now they dump. It's another dump off. Incomplete. What the fuck is going on with this shit, man? Yeah, Lane is definitely a what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? No, he's definitely into social media, but that's not what the word I'm looking for. But yeah, he's definitely heavily into social media. I think Brian Kelly was just too worried about going and playing golf during the week. We got a Georgia player down. That's what happened to me. Throw a hospital ball to him. That's like the 5th play they've run where it's just a swing pass to the right or the left. Maybe Lane Kiffin will interact with me on Instagram or something, or X or whatever. Then I can go viral. Let's try doing that. I need to be creative in a way to talk to him. We can respond. So the Georgia player is number 3's up. That was like Frazier. And Frazier's still there? Man. It was 3rd and 14 here for the Dawgs. Well, if they don't, man, they need to start doing something different with their offense. They're not going to beat Alabama doing this shit. Just swing pass to the right, swing pass to the left, run. I'm telling you, I think this is Joe. I think Joe Sloan went to Georgia, not Kentucky. So 3rd and 14 from the 26. Stockton. And over the middle, caught. And that's going to be about a yard short. Going to be a yard short. But that was their best play call. Let's see how aggressive Kirby is. As out of the backfield. And Nobody went with 32 out of the backfield. And they're going to punt. Yeah, you know what to go for? Dan Campbell would have gone for it right here. But Georgia's going to punt. Punts away. And it's a good punt. And it's going to bounce and go out of bounds around the 7-yard line. 8-yard line. Good punt. So Bama will have it at the 8-yard line. Woo! You need the over. What's the over? Yeah, what's the over? And see how there's a white line that goes above the team name? That shows who has the ball, but sometimes it's hard to see. So. Abilene Christian is beating Stephen F. Austin 27-24 in the 3rd quarter. Oh, we're back to play. That's a catch made up to the 20. Is that Ryan Williams? Because he didn't catch a pass last week. No, that's not Ryan. That's not Williams. But first down Alabama. So Simpson under center at the 20. I thought we were going to commercial. That's what I get for thinking. Here's a handoff, and up to the 22-yard line. Bama is gonna miss Jam Miller. Man, it's crazy seeing. It's crazy watching Alabama not being able to, run the football effectively like they usually do on the football, like they have been since Saban got there. Well, I know Saban's gone now, but you know what I'm saying. 2nd and 8 at the 22. And as a quarterback going to keep it, man, it goes nowhere. Man, like these play calls, man. Yeah, Saban and Les were kind of very similar in a way where they always were very physical. And they were able to run the football. It's just that Saban kind of, he got with the times with the offense. Les never did. That's why Saban coached a little longer than Les. Because Les didn't innovate his offense. 3rd and 9 at the 21. So far, these defenses have been on point. Simpson and incomplete. I think it was good coverage. 4th down. Punt time. Yeah. What's the over, Adam? You didn't tell me what the over was. What's the over today? And look at the Montana's up 36-14 over South Dakota State. But look at they got a backdrop of the mountain behind the stadium. It looks really pretty. So punt is so it's blocked. The punt is blocked. And Georgia will pick it up and return to the 21-yard line. So first big play of the game belongs to the Bulldogs as they block the punt. And they 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line for Georgia. Yeah. 48.5. Ooh, man. So blocked punt. Yeah. So going to be first and 10, Georgia. Man. I ball the 21-yard line for the Dawgs because I hand off to Frazier. We'll get to the 15, down to the 10, and to the 7-yard line. First and goal, Georgia. Georgia. Right here, he has first and goal at the 7-yard line for the Dawgs. Stockton under center. And they'll give it to Frazier again. This time he gets nothing. Second and goal at 48.5. I don't know, man. I just think this game might be a little low scoring. We'll see though. Man, the sun. Haven't seen the sun in since Tuesday. What is that? What's this bright orange object in the sky? Second and goal from the 9. And they're going to run it again. And he might score. Nope, down to the 2-yard line. So third and goal from the 2 as Bell on the carry. Bam. So third and goal here for the Dawgs. So ball to 1. They're going to mark it at. Hand off. No, to play action. He can throw it. Does. Touchdown. Nice play call. Nice play call. As Robinson with the catch. Touchdown, Georgia. It's now 6-0. As Roderick Robinson with the touchdown reception. That was a good play call. They were expecting run. They were expecting run. Joe Sloan never would have called something like that. Here's the extra point, and it is good. 7-0 Dawgs. 4:36 here to go in the first quarter. But Georgia. Yeah, they got the blocked punt. And trying to see now, but the FCS playoffs. I wonder who the favorite is now. I know Montana's a 3 seed, but who's the 2 seed in the FCS? Since the Bison are out. Give Bama's playoff spot to Vandy. Yeah, if this game is close, Bama should keep their playoff spot. I don't think they should be penalized for having to play another game. But I don't know. The playoff format's all screwed up. I mean, what are they going to do with Miami and Notre Dame? Are they going to say that game didn't matter in the first week of the year? So, but I did like what Gruden had to say about the playoffs. Some of what he said made sense. about having more games this weekend to get into the playoffs. That way you win it on the field. You're not sitting at home with a bye. Like Ole Miss, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, Miami. They're all sitting at home twiddling their thumbs. They should all be playing today for a spot in the playoffs. I think that's what I think Gruden made a lot of sense what he said. So, but I mean, I just think head-to-head should matter. If it's week 1 or it's week 10, then why play the game? I mean, I thought the committee wanted you to play these tough games so you can be evaluated instead of playing Mercer. So, but there's too many teams in these conferences. Just like Gruden said, when you're in the NFC South, you play Atlanta twice, you play everybody twice in your division, twice. So you know who's the best team in the division at that point. You play everybody twice in your division, and then of course where you finish, dictates your other schedules. But you can't do that in college because there's too many teams. You can't play everybody. But yeah, right. SMU didn't get penalized, and they shouldn't have got. I know they got beat in their first round of the playoffs last year, but yeah, they should not have gotten penalized last year. They lost a close game to Clemson. I just think it's kind of flawed a little bit the way because I mean, does it really matter who wins this game? Here's kickoff. I mean, there's wild card teams that win the Super Bowl, right? You don't come back and say, well, the Giants when the Giants beat the Patriots that one year when the Patriots were undefeated. Giants were the wild card. Well, Giants won the Super Bowl that year. Oh, but they didn't. At the end of the year, they didn't say, well, you know what? But they didn't win their division. I mean, the goal is to get to the playoffs, and if you win the SEC, so be it. But I just don't think it's a necessity. I don't know what they're gonna do with these conference games, title games. I know they make a lot of money for the conference, but let's go back to, I don't know, 1st and 10 to 25. Bama they need to get their offense going. Simpson, there's a handoff and very little. So. Yeah, because some stupid ass tiebreaker rule. Yeah, because some dumbass tiebreaker rule between why isn't yeah I mean I don't know 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Simpson looking to throw and dump. That's a catch at the 30 up to the 31-yard line. What's up, traveling fools? Yo. What's going on, man? The sun's out. Yeah, we haven't seen the sun down here in like 3 to 4 days, so I'm kind of celebrating that the sun is coming out. I didn't know what that was a few minutes ago. I was like, what the hell is this orange thing in the sky? It's not raining. It's not. What's this shit? That's 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Tide. Yeah, but if you listen to Gruden made a lot of sense what he had to say. Simpson looking to throw on 3rd down, and it's a catch. That's Williams. That's a catch made up to the 40. Breaks a tackle, 45, 50. And out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Yeah, but more teams should be playing today, like Vanderbilt and somebody. Like maybe Vanderbilt and Ole Miss. Miami, Notre Dame could play today. Texas A&M and Oregon. These teams that are sitting at home twiddling their thumbs, they should be playing today for a spot to go to the playoffs. I kind of agree with that, what Gruden said. It may be some tweaking, but it makes sense. Some of these teams shouldn't just get a bye today and be in automatically. Simpson throws and incomplete. I mean, why are some of these teams in automatically, but Bama has to play another game? I don't know. Just BYU had to play another game. So 2nd and 10 at the 49. It's a flawed system in these playoffs. Because there's too many teams in the conferences. Because you can't play everybody. 2nd and 10. Simpson over the middle and a very short gain at the 45-yard line. Yeah, Oregon and Ole Miss would be a good game if it meant to, like, okay, whoever wins goes to the playoffs. Vanderbilt will play. I don't know. I'm just guessing teams. A&M or Notre Dame or somebody. And it's settled on the field. It's not settled by some freaking damn committee. That's another thing that bothers me is why we have a committee telling you who's in the playoffs. The NFL don't do that shit. NBA don't do that shit. 3rd and 6. Simpson looking to throw. And picked off. Bad throw. 40, 45, 50. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line, man. Alabama's about to get creamed here, man. Horrible throw. I forgot to move the football over. Horrible throw by Simpson. What's up, Kelly Gardner? Who the hell? The ball get tipped up. It was still a bad throw. I mean, there's still like 3 or 4 Georgia players there. And the ball did get tipped, but there's still 3 or 4 Georgia players in the area. Still a bad throw. So 1st and 10, Georgia with 1:27 to go in the quarter. Oh, that's gotta be a face mask. They call a face mask on Georgia. They did. Yeah, Georgia. The ball is pushed back in their territory, back at the 43 now. So 1st and 10 for the Dawgs. There's a handoff and gets up to the 45-yard line. Yeah, I've said it. I agree with that. If Bama gets blown out by like 17 or more, then yes, they should be out of the playoffs. If the game's like a 3-point game or something like that goes in overtime, or then I think Bama should stay in the playoffs then. But 2nd and 8, Stockton play action. There's a catch me up to around the 50-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. Whew. I agree. Head-to-head should matter. I don't care if it's week 1 or it's week 10. Stockton gonna run and he'll dive and get a 1st down. If head-to-head doesn't matter, then LSU needs to go and cancel the game against Clemson next year. Because why play the game if the game isn't gonna matter? Just go schedule freaking McNeese or somebody. Just buy out Clemson. Don't play the game next year. Because I don't want to beat Clemson next year, and then at the end of the year, oh well, that game don't count. That game don't count. So, I mean, but everybody's saying, well, it's the first week of the year, and Notre Dame's a better team. Well, then why are you playing the fucking game if it's not going to matter? I get that Notre Dame's a better team than they were the first week of the year. But they played Miami and they lost. That's gotta hold water somewhere. I mean, I don't know, man. College football just has a problem with the way they decide who makes the playoffs. Because I mean, when you have a group of people that are biased, anyway. Like I said, the NFL doesn't do that shit. In the NFL, you play everybody. You got divisions in your conferences, like something that probably should happen with college football, and then you play everybody twice, man. Home and away in your division. Well, this year probably would have been a lot better defensively if our offense could have scored more than 20 points a game. Did they have problems defending the running quarterback this year? Yeah, Pavia kind of torched him a little bit. Ole Miss, Ole Miss put up some yards against us. A&M, they kicked our ass. But when you can't score 20 points a game, it's not all on the defense. Some of it is, but not all of it. So, not all of it. But, LSU couldn't score 20 points against frickin' Western Kentucky, man. We couldn't score 20 points against Western Kentucky. We barely scored 20 points against Louisiana Tech. We scored 13 points against a bad Florida team, offensively. So. Oh yeah. I'm just saying what they're saying. What they're saying. I mean, they're saying Notre Dame's better. I mean, maybe they are. I mean, I don't know, but you're right. They play Navy every goddamn year, which I don't know why. I mean, this isn't like the 40s, man. I just think Miami, if they're got the same record, they should treat it as a. If they got the same record, then they need to go head to head. Now, if one team had more losses than the other one, well then okay. I mean, I don't think people would be bitching too much about that. But they both are 10-2. Yeah, they need to go. I mean, the game was played. Albeit, it was in Miami, so what? I mean, that shouldn't matter. Hand off up to the 46-yard line. I just think that the committee is biased. That's the problem when you have a bunch of people dictating. This is the same way as when the sports writers pick a national champion before the BCS. They just decided who the national title champion was, the AP poll. 2nd and 9. Got another handoff. And Frazier gets up to about the 40-yard line. He's still going. He hits a first down. Man, how do you not tackle him? What the hell's going on with Bama today? What the hell's going on with Alabama today? Can't tackle. Block punt. Can't run the ball. And we scored 9 points against this fucking team. Oh my God, man. All my teams suck, man. Saints suck. LSU sucks. Pelicans suck. Here's a handoff. Up to the 2-3 yard game. I need something. I need February to come for the baseball team. We need LSU baseball, man. Jay Johnson's going to have to save us because I'm not going to be able to make it till next August. 2nd and 8. There's a handoff, and nice tackle. Be 3rd down. 3rd and 8. Yeah. Yeah, Bama's going to have to get Georgia in 3rd and long, but Bama's going to have to somehow run the football. Oh, Jay Miller's not playing, but I mean they're going to have to run the football in this game. Contacts are all screwed up. He drops my eyes. 3rd and 8 coming up, and Stockton's going to keep it, and he might have the 1st down. How did he get the 1st down on that? Oh, they're going to mark him a half a yard short. I think that might be a bad spot. That might be a bad spot. I think Stockton might have had that. How do you not tackle the quarterback on 3rd and 8? I mean, Georgia did have good blocking there, though. Yeah, she is short. That actually was a good call. But they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. What's that? Get down. Bama's not even lined up. 4th and 1. Quarterback keeper. That's an easy 1st down. I mean, Bama wasn't even lined up at some point. You think? You think a game would be good? I got a sneaking suspicion that Ohio State might win that game by a lot. Hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm dead wrong. And the Buckeyes have a really good defense. All right, 1st and 10 to 23 for Georgia. Stockton. There's a drop. That wasn't going to go for many yards anyway. 2nd and 10. And Montana's beaten the Jackrabbits. South Dakota State. Found the game on or something. Well, 2nd and 10. There's a Stockton. There's a catch made from the 10 down to the 5, down to the 4-yard line. There's Bell, 1st and goal, Georgia. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong too. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong too. Seemed like this guy Bell's been in Georgia for 10 years. So 1st and goal at the 4 here for the Dawgs. There's a Frazier on the handoff. Going to get very, very, very little. This game is over. It's 7-0. How's it over? Never count out Alabama. Yeah, Duke and Virginia might not be good tonight. I'm pretty sure that game is not gonna. I think Virginia's gonna beat the shit out of them. But hope I'm wrong about the Ohio State game. That's a false start. All right, they stopped it. Man, ain't much on. They ain't much on, man. There's no like Division II games or something. So false start against Georgia. There's no Division II games. So 2nd and goal now for Georgia. Where's the ball be at? The ball's back at the 10. Stockton looking to throw. Now he's going to run. And he'll get down to the 5, be 3rd and goal. Well, Stockton's a decent runner, man. There's not much games on, man, like right now. There's no I guess there's not many FCS games, like Division 1 AA games going on. All right, 3rd and goal coming up here for Georgia at the 6-yard line. Stockton looking and throws in the end zone. Touchdown. As Bell scores. Touchdown, Georgia. Man, 13-0. Dylan Bell. He's been it forever, man. $13-0 Dawgs. Alabama better wake up. Alabama better wake up. Georgia has come to play tonight. After the interception, they go 57 yards. Here's the extra points up, and it is good. 14-0 Dawgs. Yeah, Bama needs to wake up, man. They need to start. They can't turn the ball over anymore, for sure. I don't think Bama's getting in with 3 losses if they get blown out. I got to go put some drops in my eyes because contacts are drying out for some reason. Wait. Oh, man. Shit. That's early, but they gotta you think losing? I think if they lose a close game, I think they shouldn't be penalized. But that's just my opinion. If the game is close, I don't think they should be penalized. What's up, Takalo? Ooh-wee. Am I ahead of y'all too much? Because I can go to YouTube TV. I don't want to be ahead of y'all too much. Well, it's a boring game. I see what you did. I see what you did there. I'm actually not that far, but the antenna's not that far ahead of the of YouTube TV, which is kind of crazy. crazy. There's kickoff. Give me a touchback. Touchback. Yeah, Alabama has their haters. You know, they're like the Yankees and the Cowboys. You know, teams don't like Alabama. You know, they're like the Yankees and the Cowboys. All right, 1st and 10 for Bama at the 25-yard line. Here's a pass out to the right. It's Williams with the catch. And gets up to the 30, up to the 35, 40, 45. Out of bounds. 1st down, Alabama. That's what they needed. 1st down, Alabama. But I was watching. Still on. Let's see. The game on ESPN2, but then. Okay, it's still going on. Oh yeah, they still got 8 minutes to go in that game. All right, 1st and 10 for the Tide. I got all these TVs out here. I have to label the fucking remotes. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on. I know now we got a timeout. Oh yeah, he might have been out of bounds. Williams might have stepped out of bounds. That's what they're reviewing. Yeah, Kirby's the best coach in college right now. Now that Saban is gone, Kirby is the best coach right now. Now Ryan Day can have something to say about it if he wins another title this year. But yeah, Kirby's the best coach in the planet right now. No, Kirby's the best coach in college football right now. It's not even up for debate. It's not enough for debate right now. They say he stepped out at the 38. Did I hear that right? So it is first and 10 for Alabama. But he stepped out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Their own 38. So ball, yeah. They're their own 38. So Simpson in the shotgun. Looking to throw. And gonna roll right and gotta throw it away. Incomplete. Ryan Day's a good coach, man. Ryan Day's a good coach. So second and 10. So Simpson. And ball gets knocked down the line, incomplete. 3rd down. Tell you, Bama needs to start. They're not going to beat Georgia just throwing the football every down. But Bama really hasn't been able to run. They haven't really run the football well this year. Not like Bama usually runs the ball. 3rd and 10. Simpson. They bring pressure, and he got to get rid of it, incomplete. It's 4th and 10. I don't know, man. Ohio State got pretty hot in the playoffs, man. They beat the shit out of Tennessee And they beat the shit out of Oregon. I mean, they did beat Oregon pretty bad last year in the Rose Bowl. So 4th and 10, and punts away. And fair catch from the 20-yard line. That's where Georgia's going to forget a timeout. TV timeout. TV timeout. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, clear. Another beer here. But yeah, the Buckeyes didn't win their conference last year, and they still won the national championship. That's why I think it's really not imperative to win the winning your conference. Really isn't, it's not as big as it used to be. The SEC title game isn't as big as it used to be. In a 14 playoff, this would mean a lot. This game. Here's a handoff up to the bell to the 30, up to the 32-yard line. Man, that was quick. First down, Georgia. In the old 14 playoff, this game would mean a lot. Georgia loses, they'd be out. So 1st and 10, Georgia at the 32. Stockton dumps off up to the about a 2-yard gain to Frazier. What am I doing here? I'm gonna lose my mind here. 2nd and 8. What y'all yelling about in the chat? 2nd down and 8 here for Georgia at the 34-yard line. Stockton has a catch made out to the right and gets up to the 37-yard line. Gonna be 3rd down here for Georgia. Bama's got to get off the field, man. Bama's got to get off the field here. Has it finally quit raining where y'all live? The sun finally came out for 5 minutes. So at least it was something. Hopefully tomorrow is not a washout. 3rd and 6. Stockton. They bring pressure throws though, and out. Who's he throwing the football to? The 30-yard line? It's 4th down. Who the hell are you throwing the football to? There's nobody over there. Oh, it's raining here? Yeah, it's just, the rain finally stopped about, I don't know, maybe about 2 hours ago. Finally. After it's been raining for days. Thursday was awful. It rained cats and dogs for 12 hours straight. It was awful Thursday. 4th and 6. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go anywhere Thursday. I didn't go out to get the mail or anything. It's a fair catch at the 24-yard line. I didn't feel like going anywhere. It was so bad. Finally stopped on the Baymobile. Yeah, I mean it's been raining here since Thursday. Thursday was awful. I mean it started raining overnight hours, and I let Rue out around 8 o'clock because he didn't go out when my wife went to work. He didn't go out because it was raining, and he wouldn't go out. So he went out for about 5 minutes, maybe not even 5 minutes. I think he went out, just peed, and came back in. And this was 8 o'clock in the morning, and he wouldn't go back out until it stopped. And it didn't stop until about 8 o'clock at night. So. Yeah, the SEC championship used to mean something in a 4-team playoff. Now it's rendered useless. If Georgia loses, they're in the playoffs. So, and like last year, Georgia and Texas played, and they both were in the playoffs. So it used to mean something. That's why it's just is it even worth it, man, to play? Is it even worth it to play in this game anymore? If it's not going to matter, then why? I mean, it's not even worth playing. I mean, like I said, there's been wild card teams that won the Super Bowl in the NFL, so. And nobody looks back on them and says, well, but they didn't win their division. But they didn't win their division. Like Ohio State last year. Ohio State didn't win their conference, so they were like a wild card last year. The Buckeyes didn't win the Big Ten, didn't even play for the Big Ten title, and they won the national championship. So it's just. I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't think when the SEC is touted, it's not like it was. So I think they should just go back to I think they should just go back to co-champs, like they did before the SEC championship game. Now, there was co-champs, and then they, when there was co-champs, then they determined who went to the Sugar Bowl based on who's going to sell the most tickets. Whether it's Alabama or Auburn or Tennessee back in those days. All right, 1st and 10 for Bama at the 25-yard, their own 25-yard line. So I wish they had more games on right now besides this game. Like Ole Miss playing Vanderbilt or somebody. Yeah. 1st and 10 for Bama. Now they're going to run it. And it gets like 3. Man. Just hope they're not the first undefeated team. Like 16-0. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be. It's. No, they. If they beat Indiana today, then they got a shot to go undefeated. 2nd and 7. Williams on the handoff. He spins to the 30 up to the 32-yard line. The 3rd down here for the Tide. Yeah, I mean that's what Gruden said. Gruden said we should have more games today. They could have started earlier in the day, around noon, 11 o'clock, wherever you live, and they can go throughout the day. And the winner gets to the playoffs. The loser goes home. 3rd and 2. He's a incomplete man, bad pass. It's like the the first 4 in the March Madness determines who goes to the whatever seed. They have 16 seeds, 11 seeds, whatever. That's a bad pass by Simpson. Simpson's not having a good day today. Ty Simpson's having a bad day today. So punt time for Bama. There, he's 5 for 12 with an INT. Punts away. And it's a fair catch from the 18-yard line. Yeah, Simpson's having a bad day. Bad day for Simpson. All right, so it's Gunnar Stockton and the Dawgs come back out on the field. Right, 3:59 to go in the half. Man, it's almost halftime. Ball at the 18-yard line. Stockton, here's a pass to the right, and gets to the 20. And now he cuts back up to the left side and gets about the 28-yard line. It's a 1st down. 1st down, Georgia. Is this the LSU offense? Yeah, did y'all hire Joe Sloan? I thought Georgia hired Joe Sloan on that first drive. But now Georgia's calling different plays than they called the first drive. All right, 1st and 10 at the 28 here for Georgia. Here's a pass out to Bell, who'll get to the 35-yard line. No, it was refreshing last night to watch North Texas and Tulane play, and their offensive coordinators were more innovative than Joe Sloan ever was. 2nd and 2. Frazier gets the first down. It does get the first down up to the 40-yard line. So Stephen F. Austin up 41-34 over Abilene Christian. Trying to watch that game as well. Prairie View up over Jackson State. I think that's it. I don't think there's any other games on besides these 3. So 1st and 10 for Georgia at the 40-yard line. And they're going to hand it off. It gets about 2. Now we got the 2-minute warning. Is there any any Division II games or FCS, 1AA? No, they got a 1AA game at at 9 o'clock tonight. Rhode Island versus UC Davis. Huh. So that's why they should play some of those these playing games like Gruden said. We'd have more to watch today. Yeah, Division 2 is all done today. About Division 3, they're all done. All right, no, it's just a dead day right now. But Stephen F. Austin moves on in the FCS playoffs. Yeah, Vanderbilt, Miami, Vanderbilt, Ole Miss, Miami, Ole Miss, Miami, Notre Dame again, Miami, Oregon. There were some games that could have been played today, like play-in games, and whoever wins gets to the playoffs. You lose, you're out. Reward teams for winning. Don't just give them an automatic spot because well they're not playing for the conference title, so that means they get a bye. They get a bye week, but some teams have to play today. Like BYU had to play today. Now they lost, they're out. But teams like Ole Miss, Vanderbilt, well, they're not Vanderbilt, well, teams like Ole Miss, Oregon, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, they don't play today, and they get a bye. So but Texas Tech was getting in regardless if they had won today. BYU had to win to get in, so. And 2 minutes away from what? Who? What? You? You? You're about to win how much money? Nice. At least somebody's winning money. Oh, you bet Georgia minus 10. Okay. Oh, look. They're showing the community acting like they're watching games. It's funny that they don't show these videos like during the regular season when they're watching games today. Play action pass by Stockton. Now he's going to run and get to about the 40. I don't know, man. I just don't like the fact that human beings are determining who's going to the playoffs. Anyway. See, if Notre Dame was playing Miami today in a play-in game to get to the playoffs, nobody would be bitching right now. 3rd and 3. Stockton. Catch made. That's a first down. No. Oh, but the yard short. No, he's not. No, the yard short. It's 4th down. What's up, Daniel Barry? How you doing, man? So. I saw Jay Johnson tweeted a tiger emoji the other day. I don't know if that was for Kiffin or a recruit, but I thought they had scholarship limits in baseball, Randall. How is LSU how is Jay Johnson signing all these guys? I thought there was a scholarship limit in baseball now. It was kind of strict. That's different than what it used to be. Unless some of these players aren't going to make it to campus, but you never know. Yeah, if they had play-in games to get to the playoffs. Yeah, I know Miami. I know Miami play. Oh, what's Georgia's now gonna. Oh, this is chicken shit. As Georgia's now going to go for it, they run the punt team off. They Stockton under center. They're trying to draw them off sides. That's kind of chicken shit, Kirby. It's kind of chicken shit, Kirby, to kind of do that, to run the whole freaking punt team off. But anyway, now. Because you can't quick snap it, because the refs aren't going to allow you. The refs aren't going to allow you to do that. So, I mean, they're going to let Alabama get set. Anyway, now. So it's 14-0. A minute 9 to go in the half. Yeah, there's 34 scholar. Thank you, 80. 34 scholarships in baseball. But I think they are going for it. 4th and 1, Stockton under center. Hand off, and that's a first down. Yes, they are going for it. As McCray of the carry. I think that includes partial and full. I think they changed something with the scholarship in baseball. I think that includes full and partial, whatever. All right, 1st and 10 for Georgia at the 47. Stockton. The ball gets tipped. Going to be, ooh, man, incomplete. That ball was up in the air for a second there. That was dangerously up in the air. We got 2nd and 10 coming up here for Georgia. So ball's at the 47. And they're going to hand it off. What? 3rd down. Well, what? What are you doing, Kirby? I thought you wanted to be aggressive. What? It's 3rd and 8 at the 45. Stockton, they bring pressure, and they're gonna have to just throw it away. That might be grounding. Well, it might have got past the line of scrimmage. I mean, but it's 4th and 8. It's 4th down anyway. Now Georgia went for it. They were going to punt, then they run the punt team off, and then they try to draw them off sides, and that don't happen. They call a timeout. Then they brought the offense back out on the field and they ran the ball. So we got punt time, 4th and 8. Now they're punting on 4th and 8. Punts away. And it's a fair catch around the 7-yard line. Yeah, maybe he didn't want to give Bama the ball back with a minute left. So Bama is a shutout here in the first half. So 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here for Alabama at the 9-yard line. Their own 9. 15 ticks on the clock. As Simpson. And over the catch made up to about the 15-yard line. And that now there's a flag. Of course we got a flag down there. Oh, might be a roughing the passer. No. It was a hand to the face against the off. Wait. Oh, there's 2 fouls. There was 2 fouls. They had roughing the passer, and then they had hands to the face against the offense. It was 2 fouls. 2 flags. Look at the blue skies. Look at the blue skies, man. It's actually all right, now Bama's just going to kneel it down. Halftime. And Bama will get the second half kickoff. Yeah, Bama's offense has just been non-existent here in the first half. They can't run the football, man. Bama cannot run the football. That's their problem. They can't run the football. And Georgia blocked a punt, and they had an interception, and they scored on both those drives. So they've taken advantage of the miscues. Be back in a minute. I'm going to put some of these TVs up since there's no more games on. Ugh. Ropes out of here. Oh, we're back. All right. We don't hear. I've seen Bama fans mad. Man, 14-0, man. So a little surprising. I thought Bama would put up some points today, but it's still the first half though. I mean, still one more half to go. Had they done the chest pass competition yet? Did I miss that? Did I miss the chest pass competition? Bama's burning, man. Look, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying shit until we beat them, man. If Moscona wants to embarrass himself every week, let him do it. But I'm not gonna say nothing until we beat Alabama. So I'm not saying shit till we beat them. Uh, Georgia becomes the first team since 2002. Georgia was in that game in 2002. They played Arkansas. How do I know? How do I remember that? You want to ask? Because I remember how Arkansas beat LSU that year. On that fucking, not a Hail Mary, but that was like the last plays of the game. They threw a freaking like a 40-yard touchdown pass, and LSU was going to go to Atlanta. They probably would have lost to Georgia that year. Georgia was really good in 2002. LSU wasn't that great in 2002, but yeah. So I was bartending. That it was a we used to play Arkansas on Fridays. So my shit was about to start. So I was pissed my whole shift when LSU lost to Arkansas in 2002 on that fucking 45-yard touchdown pass. They called the miracle on Markham. I was like, man, what fuck, man. I thought I was gonna have a fun night. It was a Friday night, and then that shit happened. Then I had to work till freaking 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I was so fucking pissed my whole shift. But yeah, that's how I remember who Georgia played 2002 is because of what happened with LSU. Uh, yeah, that shit pissed me off when LSU lost to Arkansas that year. If LSU had beaten Arkansas, LSU was going to go play for the SEC championship game, and they freaking like 2 plays, man. LSU kicked the field goal, and they went up by like I think 6 points, and they let Arkansas go down, scoring like 2 plays. It was like one of the worst defenses Saban has ever had on those 2 plays at LSU. Uh, but Georgia was pretty good in 2002. I don't think LSU would have beat them. So prevent defense. Prevent defense. Halftime report. Let me go check my. I got some deer sausage in the air fryer. Not the Ninja Foodie Grill. Oh, man. Check in a minute. Ooh, man. Now, Brian Kelly played in his first year. Right, Brian Kelly played in his first year in 2020, 2022. His second year was that debacle with the defense. Fired. Why are they going to? Why do everybody think he's going to fire? I mean, I don't know, man. Who they going to get? They can't. They can't fire. No, they can't fire him this year. Oh, yeah, there's the committee. There's a committee acting like they're watching games. So I like how they all sit down and watching the game, man. What a fucking joke, man. You know, his first year, 2022. 2023 was his second year. That's the defense debacle year. 2022 was his first year. So, I mean, DeBoer hasn't done bad. I mean, what the fuck? Why is he hasn't done horrible. I mean, he's not Nick Saban, but I mean, nobody is. He hasn't done that horrible of a job. So. How'd you get? Oh, that's right. How'd you get out of here? I let you out here. That's how you got here. What? Come on, come on. What's out, everybody? Okay. Yeah. Hello. What's up? I know. Why are you so hyper? Is it because it's cool outside? You're frisky, huh? Huh? Because now you're shaking. You come and say are you cold? If you're cold, go inside. Why are you gonna stay outside if you're cold? Huh? You're shaking. Why are you shivering? It's not that cold out here. Why are you shivering? Come on. Hey, come on. Come on. Why you go? Come on, Rube. Oh, wait, man. Oh, it's cloudy again. Oh, here comes the chest pass competition. Man, all of a sudden it's gotten cloud. There was blue skies everywhere. Now all of a sudden now it's gray again. What's the weather tomorrow? Please don't be rain. 24% chance of rain. Okay. Ugh. Alrighty. So we got the chest pass competition coming up here in Atlanta. One girl on the left, man, she needs to get well, no, I'm sorry, she's ahead. Never mind. It's the chest pass girl who's down by a lot. Man, that one girl on the left, she's doing good. Man, the one girl on the left, she made 14 in. That's probably better than I can do. Oh, that dude, I thought that was a girl. It's a dude. I thought it was two chicks. I thought they had. I thought it was always like two girls playing, two boys playing. I thought they always had like two girls competing against each other and two boys competing against each other. I didn't know they made boy versus girl. That's kind of messed up, isn't it? It's kind of sexist. Isn't that sexist to do that? Yeah, I just assumed they had two girls competing against each other. Oh, man, that's sexist, man. I would sue if I was that one girl. Why should I have to compete against a boy? Yeah, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. That I thought it was always like two girls against each other and two boys, and I didn't know they did that. I just assumed it was two girls. I saw one girl. Okay, it's two girls playing. Oh, me man. Oh, I had to go get the deer sausages out. So. Championship week. Dr. Pepper. Established in 1885. All right, we got the second half coming up here in the SEC Championship. I don't like how they have a generic logo now for the SEC title game. Every year they had some kind of different logo, but several years ago they changed for some reason. They went generic. It's kind of like the Super Bowl logo now is kind of generic. So 14-0 Georgia. They got 168 yards of offense. Bama had 70. That's Bama. Bama just can't move the football. Bama just cannot move the football. Our next cold front arrives Sunday night. We got a cold front tomorrow. I got a Fox 8 alert about a cold front tomorrow. What? All right, so Bama will get the ball first here in the third quarter as we're underway. Touchback. First and 10. Bama at the 25-yard line. Bama needs to figure out what to do on offense because what they did in the first half did not work at all. Simpson had a horrible half. They can't run the ball. It's just not a good recipe for success. Simpson was 5 for 12 in the first half against. Yeah, wow, that's not good at all. All right, ball at the 25-yard line, first and 10 for Bama. Simpson, play action, and they're going to dump it out, and it gets very little to Brooks. Maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. And Jam Miller was this important to their offense. I mean, Bama really didn't run the ball well with Miller, although he's their best running back. But I don't know, man. Lake Collins kind of. 2nd and 9. Simpson. Gonna back throw. He's pressured. Now he got back to the 10, and now he's gonna throw it down the field and incomplete. Try to get to Brooks. 3rd and 9. Man. Bama, man, are they going to get shut out? Man. I don't know, man. 3rd and 9 coming up for the Tide. They were 13 for 19 on third downs last meeting. 1 for 5 today. And how he sacked. 4th down. 4th down. Man. Bama's offense just looks atrocious. Looks very similar to a team in Baton Rouge. But their offense is looking utter atrocious. All right, so 4th and 18 now. And they got a punt. Punts away. And fields at the 36, up to the 45, 50, 45, down to the 40. First down, Georgia. Man. You did say that. You did say Georgia was going to blow them out. Man. But, man. So 1st and 10 for Georgia. It's a ball at the 40-yard line. There's a handle to when Frazier gets up to the 39, 38. Whew. I trust Kirby in big games, yeah, but he just hasn't beaten Alabama in big games. That was the thing. Is outside of that national championship game several years ago, Bama has owned Kirby. 2nd and 9 from the 39. Stockton. There's a catch made, and it gets up to about the 33-yard line. It's Frazier again. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down. Third and 3. So 3rd and 3 for Georgia at the 33. And that's a catch made. The 29 is a 1st down. Up to the 27-yard line. As Branch on the catch. Man. See, LSU doesn't run plays like this, and our receivers don't get open like that. We don't call plays like this, and our receivers don't squat down and get open like that. It's like Joe Sloan's going, why am I stressing? Stockton throws, and got a guy open caught at the 15 to the 10, out of bounds to the 9-yard line goes Lucky. Man. Hey, we got one more game of the Joe Sloan offense. Whatever crappy ass bowl game we go to. Music City, I guess now that's what it looks like. Hey, look, other teams get receivers wide open. Every time LSU throws the football, we have problems with guys getting open. I just don't understand that. I never understood it all year long. All right, 1st and goal at the 9. Play action. There's a slant. Oh, they tried to throw a slant, but it got knocked down at the line. Yeah, our receivers don't run routes like this. We don't teach this shit with our route running. I don't know what the hell we did in the offseason. Except putting up paw prints in the locker room, putting 1-0 everywhere. That still pisses me off. 2nd and goal at the 9. There's a handoff to Frazier, and it's gonna be a touchdown, walk-in touchdown. Man, 20-0 Georgia. Nate Frazier, 9-yard TD run. Rue, go lay down. It's wet out here and everything. Go lay down. Yeah, we're getting a whole new offensive staff, so it's not going to matter. It's just that we're gonna have to watch inept offense for one more game, which is going to be extra points up and good 21-0 Georgia. Jeez. Yeah, you saw that. You saw how wide open that hole was to run through. I mean, what the hell was our offensive staff doing this offseason? What the hell was Brad Davis and Joe Sloan and the fuck were they doing this whole offseason? Oh man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, preseason Kelly said that that offensive line was gonna be pretty good this year. He said that they also were going to go to the national championship game. Brian Kelly said that as well. And as we know, that ain't happening. Oh man. Oh well. But man, Bama needs to I don't know what the fuck they need to do. I don't know what Bama needs to do. Yeah, I've been around long enough to see some bad LSU football teams, pre-Saban, and and they've had some bad teams, but the offenses were never this bad. Even on those bad Curly Holman teams, the offense wasn't this bad. I mean, they could score, at least they could score 20 points. But actually, kickoff time here for Georgia is we're underway, and Bama needs I don't know what the fuck they need to return to the 10 up to the 12. That's a helmet up to the 12-yard line. Saw a helmet flying off. I thought that was thought that might have been a football. That was the helmet. The final two college football playoff spots. Well, one's going to Tulane, and one's probably going to go to Virginia if they beat Duke. If Duke wins, it's going to go to James Madison. So we'll have Tulane and James Madison playing in the playoffs if that happens. Not against each other, but they'll both be in the playoffs. All right, 1st and 10 for the Tide at their own 13-yard line. As they're going to hand it off up to the 15, up to the 18-yard line. Yeah, Bama needs to get some positive yards and like first downs. They haven't really done that a lot. They haven't really done that a lot. All right, 2nd and 5 from the 18-yard line. So Simpson, they're moving players around. Got 3 receivers up top, and Simpson's gonna that's a busted play, and he slides for a loss. Jeez, my God. If Bama loses, if they keep losing like this, I don't think they're getting in. I mean, this was a busted play. I don't think that was a play they wanted to run. 3rd and 10. I don't think that's the play they wanted to run. So it's 3rd and 10. Bama's 1 for 6 on 3rd downs. Boy, this looks very. That's a false start. That's a false start. Yeah, Simpson got hit. Man, but he didn't have the ball though. That was kind of weird. All right, what down is it? Fuck, I don't know. 3rd and 15. Ball back at the 8-yard line for Alabama. There's Simpson out of his own end zone. It's a catch made from the 10, 15 up to the 19-yard line, but it's 4th down. But it's 4th down. Man. Man. This kind of looks like the first game of the year when Bama just got manhandled by Florida State. Punts away. And fair catch from the 34-yard line. Kind of similar a little bit. The way they're getting blown out on the lines of scrimmage like they did against Florida State. Man, so it's a little similar in the way, but no, Georgia's better than Florida State, but they're getting beat. They're getting beat on the line of scrimmage like that, like they did in week 1. Man. Man. Yeah, goose egg for Bama. Yeah, Alabama is definitely not winning the line of scrimmage in this game so far, and it doesn't look like it's going to change. So it doesn't look like it's going to change. Oof. Oh, man. So, oh man. Oof. It was nice a little while ago, but now it's getting dark. But the sun was coming out. Then all of a sudden it got cloudy again. And now it's not. No, Bama's not winning this game unless they start getting turnovers. They're not winning it. They're not winning this game. They're not. So they're like a Big Ten pregame show on the Big Ten Network or something. No, the Big Ten network doesn't even have anything on no pregame show on the Big Ten network. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of weird. All right, 1st and 10, Georgia. Well, Fox might have something, right? Fox. Let's talk about that. Fox might have something, not the Big Ten network. It's ball at the 35-yard line for Georgia. There's a handoff to Bell, and he's gonna get tackled for like a yard loss. If Bama loses like this, yes, they need to be out of the playoffs. Um, I thought the only way Bama can make the playoffs with 3 losses is if they play a competitive football game against Georgia. But if they're gonna get shut out and blown out, then no, they should go to the Cheez-It Bowl. Stockton pressured and escapes it and gets up to the 43-yard line. Boy, Stockton's got some moves on him, man. Might try to go to the Sugar Bowl again this year. I went last year, and then they had that shit happen on New Year's Eve. And the game wasn't played on New Year's Day. It was played with the next day. It was 3rd and 2 at the 43-yard line. Stockton back to throw. And catch made at the 47-yard line out of bounds. First down to Georgia. Yeah, I might try to go to the Sugar Bowl again this year. We got a flag down. We got a flag down. So Humphreys made the last catch. We got a hand to the face, right? Against Georgia. Did they call that? Oh, they did call it. Did call it. There was hands to the face against Georgia. So that negates the first down. It's 3rd and 17. Yeah, that shit that happened on Bourbon Street, which was kind of wild, man. My younger years, I might have been down there, but 3rd and 17. Stockton and catch made the 42-yard line, but not at 48 years old. No, there was no way I was going downtown and I was going to French Quarter on New Year's Eve. But if in my 20s, yeah, I might have been down there. But I don't think I'd have been down on that spot of the quarter. I'd have been down by Tropical Isle. So I wouldn't have been down on that. I wouldn't have been down on that end of Canal Street. On Bourbon Street by Canal. I'd have been down by Tropical Isle. 4th and 4, punts away. And where's the ball at? Oh, it's in the end zone for a touchback. Yeah, I had people text me from YouTube, man, you're not down there, are you? I'm like, no, man, I didn't know what happened I didn't know what happened until I woke up the next day. I said, no, fuck, man, I was home, sound as a pound, sleeping. So. All right, Alabama. I mean, you're starting to run out of time here. You got 5:40 to go to the 3rd quarter, and you can't get first downs. Man. Yeah, I didn't know it happened until I woke up the next day. Because it didn't happen until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I was sleeping. Curious to see who plays in the. Well, I'm sure they'll put. I'm sure they'll put Georgia back in the Sugar Bowl. It looks like Georgia's going to win this game. So I'm sure Georgia will be back in the Sugar Bowl again next year. This year. I'm sure they'll probably try to put teams regionally in the bowl games. Oh wait, they're losing. They're losing by 30 to the Nets. Oh my God. Huh? It didn't take long. It didn't take long for me not to care about the Pelicans anymore. It took about what 20 games or something like that. Not even 20 games. Like around 15 games. I want to get excited, man. I want to watch them, but I mean, man, the culture is broken with the Pelicans. Zion's got to go. They probably need to trade Trey Murphy and Herb Jones, and they just need to trade everybody besides Fears and Queen. Oh my God, man! How the fuck they lose? How the fuck they lose by 30 to the goddamn Nets? Yeah, and we don't have a first round draft pick. If we had a first round draft pick, I wouldn't be so upset because, but since we don't have a first round draft pick, all right, so Alabama's going 3-and-out 4 times. They have 6 punts and 4 first downs. Oh, that looks very similar to an offense I know of very well. So ball at the 20-yard line for the Tide. Simpson looking to throw. And catch made. No, it is made, but he falls down the 24-yard line. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think we'd be this bad. Not 3 and whatever. 2nd and 6. There's a handoff and gets 2 yards. I thought Oklahoma was. I thought Oklahoma. Yeah, probably Oklahoma, huh? Or are they already? Is Oklahoma already in? It opens you know it opens the door for Notre Dame and Miami. 3rd and 4. Because that opens the door for Notre Dame and Miami. There's a catch made, and they get a first down. Or was he tackled? Wait, was he down? Oh, he was down. No first down. It's 4th down. Yeah, Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma's already in. It more than likely opens up the door for Notre Dame or Miami, and I would say Miami, huh? Oh yeah, he was. Did he step out? 4th and 2, punt time for Alabama. Man, punts away. And going to go out of bounds from the 35-yard line. I say Miami because Miami beat Notre Dame. I say Miami because they beat Notre Dame. All right, so 1st and 10 here for Georgia. 3:48 to go in the third quarter. There's a handoff to Frazier, gets to the 40, up to the 45. That should be a first down. Should be a first down. Yeah, the committee, the sports writers have always been biased towards Notre Dame. Ever since the dawn of time. All right, they're marking them short at 2nd and 1. There's a handoff, and that's easily a first down up to the 48-yard line. All right, so 1st and 10, Georgia. The first and 10. There's a handoff. Oh, but we got a whistle and a false start. Yeah, the committee said they really head-to-head don't matter. So then why are some of these schools playing these non-conference games then if they're not going to matter? If head-to-head's not going to matter at the end game when you're comparing two teams and somebody has the head-to-head, then and they got the same record. You got to have the same record. You can't be one. Of course, one team can't be 8-5. There's a hand up the bell up to the 48-yard line. Of course, one team can't be 8-5, one 10-2. Yeah, the head-to-head don't matter then. But if you're both 10-2, yeah, then head-to-head comes to play. Who won? My team won. Okay. Well, then they should get 2nd and 10 here for Georgia at the 48. There's a handoff, and they're going to lose yards. Going to lose yards. Yeah, Notre Dame plays teams like Navy every year. It's because of tradition. So, and go look back in the last 50 years, 50, 60 years, and see how many times Navy has beat Notre Dame. Like 2 or 3 times. 3rd and 13, Stockton. There's a catch made up to the 47-yard line. Going to be 4th down for Georgia. So 4th and 5. Yeah, I thought this game would be a little bit closer. I did. I thought this game would be a little bit closer than what it is. But Georgia's beating the shit out of Alabama right now. And the third quarter is about to come to an end. Punts away. It's a fair catch for the 8-yard line for the Tide. I'm talking about the last 50 years. So all right, we got 10 seconds to go in the quarter. And it's 21-0 Georgia. Man. What's the last time Bama got shut out? Had to be before Saban. As Simpson gonna throw, and it's a catch. Man, it's a first down to the 20 to the 30-yard line. Man, that's their best looking play all day. Ugh. Oh, you're going to the game tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, the Santa Claus is coming tomorrow in the neighborhood around 1 o'clock. So, uh, I'll be taking a break watching the Saints lose tomorrow when Santa Claus comes in the fire truck because Rue has to go see Santa Claus. Navy's beat Notre Dame 3 times in the past like 50 years. Yeah, I know they beat them in 2007, and it snapped like a 40-game win streak by Notre Dame or some shit like that. But yeah, I mean it's why I mean they played Navy. Why? Because of tradition. I mean, Bama's in trouble. Bama's not winning this game, Paxton. Bama's not winning this game. But I mean, the last time Bama has gotten shut out has to be before Saban. And Saban got there in 2007. So, yeah. It's probably Mike Shula or DeBose got shut out. Yeah, because they're in the ACC and all other sports besides football. So they play kind of a semi ACC schedule. But and supposedly they're not going to play. I don't think it's their decision, but I think it's USC's decision. But they're not going to play USC no more. I mean, how? Talk about tradition. No tradition. USC and Notre Dame is tradition, and so now they're not. I mean, I don't. But I think it's USC's decision, not Notre Dame's decision, of why they're not playing no more. So, by doing the Ohio State game, yeah, hope that game is better. But this shit box we're watching. Last time Alabama got shut out was 2000 against Auburn. Ooh. 2000. I knew it was a long time ago. That was DeBose. 2000? Yeah, 2000 was DeBose. Right? Had to be. Yeah, that was DeBose. Yeah, that was DeBose. All right, so fourth quarter upcoming. 21-0 Georgia. Is we got 15 minutes left to go, and Bama needs a minor miracle. Ball at the 30-yard line. Simpson over the middle. It's a catch made, and up to about a 9-yard gain. Will be a 2nd and 1. So 2nd and 1 here for Alabama. Simpson and going to be sacked back at the 28-yard line. What about Mike Tomlin? Oh, we got a hanky down. We got a flag down. Mike Tomlin's been there forever. What was after the play? It was a personal foul against the defense after the play. After the play, personal foul against Georgia. we've had a Big 12 blowout. Now we might have an SEC blowout. All right, ball at the 45 for Alabama, 1st and 10. Simpson. That ball got tipped and caught, though, up to the 45 to the 42-yard line. Off the deflection. Caught. 1st down, Alabama. They got 3 first downs played on this drive. Simpson over the middle again up to the 40-yard line. They have as many first downs, I think, on this drive than they did in the whole first half. Wow. 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball at the 38. Simpson looking to throw. And that little dump off. It's dropped. It's fucking dropped. Man. This is wild, man. Bama's playing so bad today. They haven't played this bad since they played Florida State beginning of the year. It's very eerie, similar to when they lost to Florida State and they got blown out. But Georgia's a lot better than Florida State, though. 3rd and 6. They bring pressure off his back foot, and that's interference. That's going to be 1st down. That's going to be pass interference against the defense. Yeah, Simpson has definitely not played well today. He's definitely had some better games. He's definitely had some better games than today. All right, 1st and 10 here for Alabama with 12:54 to go in there. This is one way Alabama can get back in the game if Georgia keeps committing dumb penalties. Ball at the 23-yard line. Simpson throws towards the end zone. Overthrown. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Yeah, Simpson's not playing well at all today. But if Georgia wants to, keep Bama in the game, just keep doing these dumb penalties and give them first downs. I mean, Georgia's been dominating this game. Second and 10. And pressure throws towards the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to get to Ryan Williams. Incomplete. Be 3rd and 10. Yeah, Alabama Alabama runs the ball better than LSU. Their best running back is out today, Jan Miller, but Bama doesn't run the ball like normal Bama teams this year. 3rd and 10 for the Tide at the 23-yard line. Simpson, they bring pressure again and caught up to the 20, up to the 15, down. That's a 1st down to the 10, to the 5, touchdown. Man, horrible tackling by Georgia, and Bama is on the board as Jeremy Bernard with a 23-yard touchdown. It's now 23-6. Man, so Bama's not getting shut out. Yeah, some bad tackling. 4, 6. Yeah, both 4 and 6. Both of them missed. 91-yard drive. Where's this been all game? Extra point is good. 21-7. Where the hell? Yeah, bookies. Bookies back in the game. Yeah, if Alabama can go and get like a quick turnover, it could make things interesting. Man. Don't you like it when play calling changes all of a sudden? Like where's his play calling, man? Man. Why was LSU's offense so bad this year? Yeah, well, because the coaching was bad. And the quarterback was hurt all year. They lied about that. They lied about the coach. I mean the coach. They lied about the quarterback being hurt. So and then of course the offensive line was so bad for LSU. Man. Yeah, so BYU lost by 27 points to Texas Tech. Yeah, they're not. BYU's not getting the playoffs. That opens the door for Notre Dame in Miami. And if Bama gets knocked out, that helps out both those teams even more. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, everybody was, I was cautiously optimistic when Brian Kelly was, spewing all his bullshit in the preseason, saying this was the best roster he's had since he's been here. I've never done this. We're circling game one. We're 1-0. Tiger paw prints, punching bags. The offensive line is going to be really good this year. All this shit Brian Kelly said in the offseason. I'm like, all right. Kickoff time. There we go. That's going to be a touchback to 1st and 10 Georgia. So, but, I did question Brian Kelly when he said that, about the offense. I'm like, I don't know if this offense is going to be better than 2023 with Jane Daniels, Malik Neighbors, and Brian Thomas and Logan Diggs. I questioned that, and yeah, turned out I was right on that note. Offense wasn't even near as good as that damn offense. 1st and 10 to 25. Stockton rolls right. And the catch made up to the 30, up to the 32-yard line. It'll be 2nd down about 3. So. Gunner Stockton. All right, second down and 3 here for Georgia. Play action by Stockton. And going to gets a catch made. It's a first down. There was Delp with the reception. First down, Georgia. Yeah, Brian Kelly saying all kind of shit in the offseason. I'm like, all right, okay. Now, I don't know if this offense is going to be as good as the 2023 offense, but he kept saying it was. And that team had Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas, and I didn't see those players on this team. Right, 1st and 10 at the 37. And it's that was a busted play. Tackle for no gain. Yeah, I'm glad Baker and Corey Raymond stayed. I thought Baker was on his way to Tulane, if Baker went to Tulane, I could understand it to be a head coach. Tulane's actually been competitive the last 8 years in football. Seems like at least about 4 or 5 years, at least 5 years. 2nd and 10. Stockton on the carry up to the 43-yard line. Stockton runs like Jackson Dart, man. Damn. Was 3rd and 4. Big play here especially for the Alabama defense to get off the field. 3rd and 4 for the Dawgs at the 43-yard line. Stockton looking to throw. And now he's going to run, and he's not going to get there. 4th down. Yeah, 2023 LSU can score points because they had Jaden Daniels. So Bama got the stop they needed. Now if their offense could get a touchdown, it could really make things, nervous, for Georgia fans. Punts away on 4th and 4. And it's a fair catch around the... Oh, he dropped it! Oh, but he recovered it. Man, he dropped it, but fell on it. That could have been disastrous. But they have it at the 5-yard line. As Adams dropped the punt. I mean, I thought Jay Daniels had done some major damage to his left arm. That game. I thought when that happened, I'm like, oh shit, man, he's fucked. And I was surprised that he didn't break his arm or tear something in his elbow. I don't know how he didn't break his elbow, dislocate his elbow, break his arm, tear a ligament in his elbow, his arm. I don't know how he did not do that. That looked really, really bad when it happened. Because when it happened, I'm like, man, I said he did something bad to his arm. Because it was like bent, man. It was bent a way it's not supposed to bend. I'm like, man, I said he did something to his bad. I don't know how that he survived any kind of horrific injury. And then I think it was the next day they said the MRI was negative. I was like, negative? I was like, there's no way that MRI is negative. But man, you're lucky for him, man. He didn't. Man. I remember when it happened. When I saw it happen live, I said, "Wait a minute, he landed wrong." And then, of course, they don't show no goddamn replay. You got to go to X to find a replay. So, and I was like, yeah, that's not, your arm's not supposed to bend like that. Man. I gotta go feed the dog. It's like 6 o'clock. He's probably like starving inside. I'll wait till the next commercial break. And I gotta go feed the dog. He's surprised he's not barking at the door saying, "Hey man, it's like it's approaching 6 o'clock, dude. Where's my food at?" All right, so 21-7, Georgia up. Bama has it on their own 5-yard line. So. Ugh. Oh, he was here earlier. He must have missed him. He came and sat my spot earlier. All right, actually the ball's at the 4-yard line. 1st and 10. Bama. And Stimson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go get him. I'll go feed him and bring him outside. It's not raining anymore. 2nd and 10 from their own 4 for Alabama. Simpson. There's a catch maybe around the 10 and gets up to about the where they can mark it at. Well, they're gonna put him at about the 12. 3rd down. They're gonna mark him around the. They're gonna give him to the 12-yard line. 3rd down and 2 for Alabama. Third and 2. There's Simpson looking to throw. Dumps it off, and it's going to be incomplete, man. I mean, he just let his tight end. That was a hospital ball to his tight end. It's 4th down. That was a hospital ball to his tight end. I mean, the tight end had no chance at making that catch and holding on to it. None. They're there to go for it on their own 13-yard line. 4th and 2. Simpson back to throw. And incomplete. Turnover on downs. What the fuck? Your own 13-yard line? That's... Dan Campbell wouldn't do that shit, man. That's desperation. That's desperate. Oh, yeah, Bama fans are going to want this coach fired, man. All right, so 1st and 10 for Georgia. At the 12-yard line of Alabama. So, yeah, this game is over with now. Unless Bama gets a pick 6, there's a quarterback keeper, and Stockton gets nothing. I don't know. I don't know if Les Miles would have gone for it on his own 13-yard line. That's reckless. So second and 10 coming up here for the Dawgs. That's just reckless. Stockton under center. Hand off to Frazier and gets nothing. Man. Man. So it's 3rd and 11 coming up. Third and 11 from the 13-yard line. There's a catch made up to the 10, down to the 5. Touchdown. Touchdown, Georgia. Man, that was who? That was a Branch. That was Branch with reception. So it's now 27-7. Man, 27-7 now. Yeah, this DeBoer going forward on 4th and on his own 13-yard line and not getting it, and Georgia scores a touchdown. Yeah, this game is over. Over. Here comes the extra point, and it is good. 28-7 now, with 6:51 to go in the 4th quarter. Let me go feed the dog. I'm surprised the dog hasn't been barking at me saying, "Hey, dude, it's like way past 5 o'clock, man. Why haven't you fed me yet?" All right, so it's 28-7 now. So, uh, very quiet here in Fairhope, and that's a Bama town in Fairhope. Yeah, it's oh wait, man. Hopefully the Big Ten. Now I thought it was going to be reversed. I thought this game would be good, and the Big Ten game would be a blowout. So I mean, we've had some bad games today. The Big 12 was a no contest. Nobody cared about the MAC championship. SEC is a blowout. It's been a Bama has 1 yard rushing. One. Bama's got 1 yard rushing. Bama's got 1 yard rushing, guys. One fucking yard rushing. One. I'm like, man, how the hell you have 1 yard rushing, and you're out, and you're Alabama. All right, first and 10 for the Tide, and they have it at their their 25-yard line. 6:51 to go in the fourth. Simpson throws and caught at the 35 up to the 40. Guess what the 42 be a first down for Alabama. Yeah, 1 yard rushing. I mean, we at least get like 20 or 15. Man. First and 10 for the Tide at the 41. Simpson throws and another catch made up at the 49-yard line. They're going to mark it at. So second down and 2 coming up. And Simpson throws and look, a back shoulder incomplete. Broken up. Be 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Good. It's ball at the 49-yard line, 3rd and 2. Got 5:56 to go, fourth quarter. Simpson in the shotgun, looking to throw. And look, dancing, gonna try to tuck it in and run. He's close. Where they gonna? Oh, they're marking him short. They're gonna mark him at the 50. He's a yard short. It's 4th down. Fourth and 1. Man, Ryan Day uses too much just for men. He just needs to embrace the gray. 4th and 1. And we got a timeout. Alabama. I just noticed my Kiffin to Bama sign. That was so rant. Well, I'm watching the pregame on one TV. I got the other TV on Fox, and they were interviewing Ryan Day, and I don't know, he just needs to get rid of the just for men and just embrace the gray. You know, I have. I've embraced the gray. It's not going anywhere. All right, so 4th and 1 here for Alabama. They'll go for it. We got 5:20 to go in the fourth. There you go. Now you got to go for it. I mean, this isn't as reckless as it was on your 13-yard line. It was 4th and 1. They go shotgun. And play action. Catch made. Up to the 42 is a first down. There goes to Edwards. Okay, I think Ole Miss offered him the same kind of money for like salary. It was I think it was the NIL money, and then the high school recruiting in the state is better than what it is in Mississippi. So I think the salary was like, very similar. Just the NIL money and the recruiting in the state of Louisiana is better than Mississippi. 1st and 10. Simpson throws, and that should have been picked. And plus, they Plus, Louisiana can tap into Texas in recruiting. And Texas always has some players. Man, that should be, man, they're lucky that pass wasn't intercepted. I mean, so 2nd and 10 coming up. So second and 10 for Alabama at the 42. Simpson. And going to be sacked, man. I mean, he ain't going to outrun that dude. Simpson wasn't going to outrun that dude. It was 3rd and 15 coming up. But I'm wondering, can they do that like every year? I mean, I don't know. I mean, can you put that money every single year? 3rd and 15. There's a slant. And now they throw it back to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. That was a really good. It worked out for Alabama. 1st down. I mean, it worked out. I don't know how that play worked, but it worked. All right, ball at the 17. Simpson throws incomplete. Incomplete. Thought that might be an interference call, but no. 2nd and 10. Yeah, they got that. I know they got that money coming in every year with the revenue. So I don't know how that's all going to work, every single year. But we got 2nd and 10 here for the Tide. 3:42 to go in the 4th quarter. Simpson. And that's going to be incomplete. Yeah, we're going to have some gonna have some Chargers sold, huh? Bama's 10-1 the last 11 games against Georgia. It just looked similar to when they play LSU, like 10-1. All right, 3rd and 10 at the 17. There's Simpson throws and incomplete. I think Bama's beating LSU like it's either 13 out of 15 or 15 out of 17. It's one of those two. They've beaten LSU out of. And just like Georgia, they've beaten them 10 out of 11. I think it's either 13 out of 15 or 15 out of 17 they've beaten us. It's one of those two. All right, it's 4th and 10, and they'll go for it. Now they're interviewing Marcus Freeman. Oh, another guy that dyes his hair. Simpson pressured and can't find nobody open. And rolling right throws and wow, it almost caught but incomplete. Turnover on downs. Damn. 13 out of 15. Yeah, I thought it was either 13 out of 15 or 15 out of 17. I couldn't remember which one it was. So maybe next year we'll beat Alabama. Maybe. All right, 1st down, Georgia at their own 17 with 3:21 to go. There's a handoff. And it gets up to about the 21-yard line. Yeah, 13 out of 15. Does Bama still have 1 yard rushing? That's going to be that might be a SEC title game record low. 1 yard rushing. All right, so ball's at the 20. 2nd and 7. And we're gonna throw. Okay. Now Stockton gets sacked. Okay. I don't know why you just don't run the ball there, but anyway. Do you think Bama still has that 1 yard rushing? That's gonna have to be a record for the SEC title game for like 1 yard rushing. All right, so yeah, look at all these teams: Oregon, Ole Miss, A&M, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Miami. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There's 6 teams. You could have had 3 games being played to see who goes to the playoffs. Oregon, Ole Miss, A&M, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Miami. They all could have played each other, and the winner advances to the playoffs. The loser goes home. You're out. Bye. Well. You could have had three more games today. Could have been played to see who goes to the playoffs. And it's out of the committee's hand at that point. It's on the field. 3rd and 12. There's a handoff up to the 25. Though it's a first down to the 30, up to the 35-yard line. First down, Georgia. Yeah, we could have had 3 more games being played today, and they could have determined who. Oh, there it goes. Rush yards -3. -3. And then it's out. Then it's out of the committee's hand of who goes to the playoffs. It's determined on the field. You win, you get to the playoffs. You lose, you go home. I guess that makes too much sense, right? But they got a player down for Bowens is down for Georgia. Hopefully he's not injured. So 1st and 10 Georgia with 2:10 to go. And Bama called, he needs help walking off the field, so got Chauncey Bowens out of Port St. Lucie, Florida, freshman. Yeah, it makes too much sense, so they're not going to do it. I never really thought about that until Gruden talked about it yesterday. I think it was yesterday I saw that. And I'm like, man, that makes sense. 2-minute warning. Makes sense. Like, okay. Oh, well, let's just have a group of people deciding who's going to play for the national championship. You know, that's how it was with the AP poll for decades, and people didn't like that, and they wanted something different, so the BCS was implemented. And then they didn't like the BCS because Alabama and LSU played twice in 1 year, even though they were both the best teams in the country that year. Nobody was better than those 2 teams. People got mad, and they wanted something different. So, and then they didn't like the 4-team playoff. I don't like that. No, we got to expand the playoffs. Let's expand the playoffs and have people decide who's going to the playoff, like we had before with the AP poll. The fuck, man? Who knew? Oh. Yeah, humans are going to decide who plays in the playoffs. That doesn't happen in any other league ever. Doesn't happen in Canadian football. Doesn't happen in Australian football. Doesn't happen in soccer. That doesn't in any other sport. That doesn't happen where humans decide who plays in the playoffs. Only college football. All right, so first and 10 for Georgia. 2 minutes ago in the game, and all they really have to do is just kneel it down. I don't think Alabama's going to call a timeout. Here's a kneel down. So Bama's going to end the game with -3 yards rushing. Damn. So Georgia's going to win the SEC for the second straight year. As they beat Texas last year. Wow. Oh well. This game was a blowout. So the game starts in what, half hour? So I'm gonna go try to eat real quick. And hopefully the Big Ten game is better than this shit we saw. Oh yeah, I forgot about the ACC championship. Nobody cares about that game. Duke is playing Virginia. $28-7. So, yeah, man, I'm really hoping the next game is much better than this shit, man. Cause this shit was a beatdown. As Alabama's lucky they didn't get blown out. Georgia wins the SEC for the third time in the last 5 seasons. Oh well. All right. I'll see y'all about a half hour for the Indiana-Ohio State game. Hopefully that game is better. Oh well. Yeah, y'all. What'd you say? 30-10. Okay. Man, Alabama almost didn't score. So. Bama almost didn't score this game. Yeah. Wow. Didn't see that coming. But anyway, see y'all in about a half an hour for the Buckeyes and the Hoosiers. So, hopefully that game is better. So, see y'all in a bit.